No, 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 baby. I can't do that. So I toned it down. And so what you see now, I'm trying to get used to. Because my fear is people are going to start with that. Oh, you look like a white woman. You look like a Puerto Rican. You look like. Get out of here. I'm so tired of you guys. I look like me. So it's a little different. What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind
it's a touch
so
of.
this right here
Yeah, that's cool.
was on both sides kind of streaked more.
Yeah, no, I think you got a nice balance.
Yeah, I was like, I
Yeah.
can't do that.
Yeah.
So I left the streak, and I'm trying to get used to it. So yeah. So anyways, I want to shout out everybody who tunes in, all my little honey hangers. I had people hit me up like, what happened to Honey's Closet? Where's Honey's Closet? And, you've been off. I'm like, well, Christmas and New Year's fell on a Tuesday. The closet was closed. And I was sick on New Year's. I was in the closet, like sick, in bed. Didn't do anything for New Year's. So once I get 100%, I'm going out.
You gonna turn up?
I'm going to turn up. I'm going to turn up and turn out on everybody.
Yeah, it's bad when you get sick on a holiday, especially like Christmas or New Year's.
Yeah.
Or 4th of July or your birthday.
Or your birthday.
Yeah.
That's the real bomb.
Or Thanksgiving.
Bummer.
You in bed, everybody else is eating turkey and stuff.
Everybody was like, I didn't
collard
watch.
greens, mashed potatoes, rolls.
Tell me about it.
And you eating chicken soup.
Yeah. And my greedy butt be trying to eat it too. Like, no, I'm going to go ahead and just eat something and get sick. But this New Year's, I didn't even watch any of the countdowns. I was
asleep.
I was up barely when New Year's comes. So I have this ritual I do that we take 12 black eyed peas, 13, one for each month and then one for good luck. And you put them in saran wrap or something. You wrap them up and you carry them in your wallet all year long and you never go broke.
For real? I never heard that one.
Oh, my mom, my grandmother
Does
did
it
it.
work?
You know what? I ain't been a millionaire, but I've always.
You've been able to make it through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I do is I take them, and everybody who wants some, I take them and I put them in a little saran wrap. And so I did that. I was sick, and I made black eyed peas that night. I made greens, and I made some pork chops. And when 12 o'clock come, I took those black eyed peas that I had wrapped up, and I stood outside, had a whole handful of them, and I prayed over them. And then I literally closed the door, turned the TV off, and was out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I was asleep before the New Year came in, and then all the fireworks and noise outside woke me up. Mm-hmm. Dogs in the neighborhood were barking. So I got up, and I guess it was a couple minutes after midnight. So the actual countdown I missed.
You missed?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I didn't watch anything. I think I was watching Big Bang Theory had a marathon on it. My body was hurting so bad I couldn't even change the channel to find the Dick Clark special or whoever hosts that, Ryan Seacrest. I just said, forget it. Like, I barely got out to pray over those black eyed peas. I set them suckers down, got in the bed, and was out.
Lights out.
Lights out. I was my whole body, the bottom of my feet were hurting. Yeah, I was.
You were all jacked up.
I was jacked up. Then I gave it to Darius. So now, as you can hear, Darius is still lingering his cough. He got rid of everything else, but his cough is still lingering. So yeah, it was really bad. But we've made it through. So there is so much going on in 2019 already. So your punk ain't as president and shut the government down, and he's throwing a temper tantrum. He's not reopening the government until he gets his money for the border. What do you think about that?
I think he's ridiculous, ignorant, a lying SOB, and he's pimping America to the nth degree. But, this wall thing is partly ego, his promise to these ignorant people that voted for him, number one. Mm-hmm. Number two, his ego won't let him say, I made a mistake here. I'm over the top. Let me sit down with the Democrats and let's work this thing out. And whether it's a physical wall or not, let's get people back to work. Let's open up the government again and let's get this thing done.
Right.
But see, he's playing hardball at the expense of people who need that money. And you know, I've been doing my limo business and a little bit of Uber and Lyft, not a lot lately. But going to the airport to pick up people that are coming in from, you know, foreign countries, that wait to go through customs has been brutal.
Yeah.
Minimum an hour, and I've waited as much as 2 hours and 15 minutes. Now I'm hearing it's anywhere from 3 to 5 hours. That's but ridiculous.
Absolutely. I heard on the radio coming in that the TSA lines are 5.5 hours long. So if you're trying to catch a flight, you have to get to the airport like 6 hours.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous to catch a flight to go somewhere.
Yep. And the whole thing about this wall on our southern borders, there have been fewer terrorists coming through there. Now he's going to try to, you know, criminalize and say all these, you know, thugs and stuff are coming through. Yeah, some are. Yeah, no question about it. But what about the ones that are coming here on airplanes, coming into New York and Philadelphia and L.A. and San Francisco, you know, on jive visas that don't go back when they were supposed to.
Right.
And I'm talking about people from all over the world. I'm not talking about Mexicans or people from South America or Central America. I'm talking about people coming from Russia, Israel, China, Japan, all parts of Europe. We don't hear about them.
You know what? The problem is that he's so concerned with the Mexican border.
Well, it's an easy target for him, see?
Yeah.
But he's not going to talk about people that look like him.
Criminals are crafty. If you build a wall, they're going to find another way to come in. They're not even coming in over the wall. They're finding other ways to come in.
That's right.
So you're only getting a handful that's coming in over the wall. So you're only going to stop a handful.
Nope.
And when you put that wall up, it's going to be other ways they're going to get in. So you need to stop. Take that money you're trying to get and try to get rid of the homeless population. Take care of that. Take care of our roads where we busting tires because the roads are so doggone, you know, beat up and everything.
That's true.
There's so much that we need to be doing here, worrying about a wall and who's coming in. Because if they want to get here, they're going to get here. As soon as you build that wall, they're going to find another way to get here.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to happen.
Coming in, I'm more concerned about people from these Middle Eastern and European countries than I am about my brothers and sisters that are coming here from south of the border.
Right.
And why isn't he talking about a wall on our northern border? Because there's criminals coming across through Canada, not necessarily Canadians,
right?
But people that go to Canada and then filter down. So why aren't we talking about that?
Why?
Because that's hard.
Because he just wants to focus on the Hispanics.
It's an easy target.
The easy target.
Yep.
And he's just missing the whole, and it's going to be so sad because it's going to be somebody who he's not trying to block that's going to get his butt. And I don't know why they're taking so long. I have no idea. And I don't wish, well, I guess if I'm thinking it, I'm wishing it. But I don't like to wish harm on anybody. But he needs to go.
Yeah.
Whatever way you can get rid of him, get rid of him.
And I think, you know, I'm hopeful that things will get so hot under his feet as it relates to the investigation that's going on, that he will be forced to resign, or certainly he should not be reelected. If he lasts for another 2 years, which I pray to God he does not, I hope this investigation is done by then and find the criminal evidence that he was directly or indirectly, more directly involved with. You see, things like this meeting that had with this lady Russian and the other people from Russia at Trump Tower, and you're telling me this egotistical, hand-on maniac didn't know about it?
Right.
That's a damn lie.
It's a lie.
Ain't no way in hell his son and the head of his campaign didn't tell him, Mr. Candidate, we got a hot shot here.
Yeah.
The Russians got some information on Hillary. So you think he didn't say, okay, son, go in there and get that information. maybe we can win. Because he didn't
Right.
think he was going to win, number one.
He didn't think he was going to
No.
win.
And then when we find out his campaign manager was sharing polling data with foreign countries, what do you think that was about? Cutting deals. That if he gets in, listen, we'll give you direct access, but it's going to cost you this.
Right.
Okay? They were
Right.
wheeling and dealing. They're criminals. All of them need to be locked the fuck up.
Absolutely.
Period. Including
Absolutely.
his sons and his daughter.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
including him.
Yeah.
And if his wife don't shut up, get
Take
her
her too. Take little Baron too.
too.
Sorry.
Put him in a foster home. Wouldn't that be funny?
Put him, just, the whole damn family needs to go.
I'm saying.
It's just,
they're like that
and then-
Addams family.
But get this. A little tidbit of news I seen yesterday that as long as the government is shut down, so are the courts that are prosecuting his cases or whatever the cases they have going against him.
Oh.
All that's on hold as long as the government is shut down.
Oh, see, maybe that's really the underlying, deal here. That's deep.
Yeah. Speaking of courts, I'm glad that it didn't stop Centonia Brown from being granted clemency. So you know who she
Yeah,
is, right?
yeah.
She's a young lady that was, they were sex trafficking her, and she killed
Yeah.
her
The pimp.
abuser.
Yeah.
And so they gave her 51 or 52 years. They sentenced her.
Yeah.
So, she's out, and that's
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
That's good. I
She
mean,
served
she was
15,
a victim.
but she's
Yeah.
definitely a victim.
Yeah.
She's and I don't want to go much into this because I don't even want to give this too much airway either. But I don't know if you watched the R. Kelly movie.
I have not. I've heard about it, but I have not seen it.
Okay, I have not watched it. They had it on. I refuse to just get into it. My reasoning is I don't want people to think that I'm assuming that R. Kelly is innocent. But what I am going to say that I just found out is that he was a victim of sexual abuse as a child growing up. And unfortunately, in the black communities, and I was told the statistics are the blacks in the Asian communities are the least ones to get help, to seek out some type of, just talk to a psychiatrist or get some kind of help. So, in the black communities, we didn't go and get therapy or anything. We just talked to maybe our pastors or, our family, and everybody pushed it
Yeah.
under the rug.
Yeah.
So I say all that to say, I believe 90% of the victims of children who are victimized, especially as youth, can grow into being the aggressors. And so I think that R. Kelly is sick. I think he did not get the help that he should have gotten. I think that everybody who's doing this movie knew about it. They were pimping their daughters out and their nieces and their nephew, he only were girls. And then everybody was getting paid off. Now, 20, 30 years later, there's a movie coming out. Now we're going to sit in front of this camera in this movie and we're going to cry our little eyes out. And R. Kelly's a monster. He's a beast. Well, when he was a monster and he was a beast and you was getting his money, it was okay to brush it under the rug. So I refuse to give these people any of my time. And I know my little not watching is not going to stop it. But I feel like everybody is taking advantage of the situation now. Now there's money to be made. There's a movie being made. We can get in front of the camera. It's going to get us camera time. And I sincerely believe that. I believe these people were allowing this to happen. And now they can make money off of it.
But make
shame
more
on-
money.
Yeah.
Because they got paid from him. Now they're going to get paid
Okay.
from the film producers and all that.
Right.
For their information and participation.
Right.
So it's a mess.
It's a big time mess.
Yep.
I think shame on them. Happy New Year's. You want to come have a toast with us? Go pour you some champagne and come have a toast with us.
She
Please.
said, As
Yeah.
she's chewing away
Yeah, she's
on
chewing
some
on
candy.
something and bring whatever you. So shame on them for doing that. I think that it's just ridiculous.
It is.
And I will not watch the movie because the people who are really victims they're just being taken advantage of. And so I can't get into it. I cannot get into it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, these people, R. Kelly's a monster. Well, he was like how he was before.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm tired. Just the whole thing with Bill Cosby and all these people, they've been knowing these people are like this, and now they want to come out years later and it's
Yeah.
just and to crush their dream, or maybe they don't care. Ever since this movie debuted, R. Kelly's music has soared.
Really?
Yes.
Damn. Well,
So-
it just shows you how sick we are as a society.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now I'm not going to indict or convict R. Kelly for the things that he's being accused of. However, I've always said, whenever there are people that are doing crazy things, that the people that work for these people, okay, number one, the family members, you know when you got dysfunctional family members, you know when you're working for a fool
Right.
or a criminal, and they don't do anything about it. They don't talk about it. They don't, bring it up. They don't blow the whistle. It's like, oh, no, I'm not going to say nothing because I'm getting paid.
Right.
And those people generally are getting paid good money. And, they just be quiet.
Right.
They don't talk about it.
They don't talk about it.
Nope.
And it's sick and
It
it's
is.
sad.
It's beyond.
It's just beyond sad. Okay, chick, cheers. Happy
Happy
New Year's
New
to you.
Year, sweetie. And what a year.
We're gonna make 2019 a better. I've been seeing
Already
you.
working on
I
that.
see. I'm so proud of you. I see you. I loved your red dress out there flowing and showing.
That was hilarious. There were women, because when we jumped on the red carpet, the shooters said, "Who's your designer?" And I'm like, $26.99 on Facebook. I didn't say that. But that jacket, that's a rock. I knew the minute I saw it came up, and I'm like, nah, this can't be. But the material, like, you feel this is a nice jacket, right? This is expensive. That dress, it's made of that thin, but it's form-fitting. It serves its purpose, and it just goes to show you, right? It's how you wear it.
Right. Well,
Right?
you look at Cardi B. Cardi B is a spokesperson for Fashion Nova, which is a, inexpensive line that I've actually bought some shoes and stuff from. And I got my outfit from Amazon.
Yeah, the girl that was with me, her little purse was from Fashion Nova.
Yeah, they have some cute stuff.
I'm
you
gonna
can get it.
I'm gonna have to get there.
Yeah, it's online. Go online.
Is it?
They deliver. You get it 24 hours.
Oh, I like your hair, baby.
Yeah, I tried to do something different. You think
It looks really sweet. I just have
Thank
mine
you.
cut back. Remember,
I
it
see.
was too much.
I see you.
So
got
she's
cut.
like, you got to get it.
Yeah, it looks good though. I like it.
That's what ladies do. New year, new
New
hope.
year, new year.
But
new
the
everything.
subject you're talking on, let me enlighten you from personal experience with people that turn the other way when things were going down. It's a conversation, like any conversation, that has slowly been rolling itself out. And I think women are going to start to understand that unless we empower each other, like, this needs to be more of our movement, empowering one another and understanding. It's always, I'm reading and I'm kind of like hanging back on, well, what about, they're like the priests and, we want to hang him. And then there's another one saying, is this a lynch mob mentality getting into, playing off of the black white card? And I'm like, this is a society issue. Okay, let's take, for instance, do you remember the song Into the Night?
I want to shout out my son. I just seen him. He said, "Mama, hi, boo. My cousin Jackie's on here.
Oh, you got some fans?
Denise Cooper's on. Rocky's on here. I got people on. Hey, you guys. I'm watching from my computer, and I don't have my glasses on, so I'm in denial. But when I put this on, I said,
It might as well be in Braille
Yeah.
without them.
yeah, right? Yeah, yeah. But, again, like I said, I'm not giving this whole thing a lot of my time because I think people are taking advantage of the situation. And there really are victims out there who suffered, and you people played over their suffering because it was about the dollar bill.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
shame on them. Shame on them.
And this is something, it's not, I don't want to give the direction towards him, but I would like to give more direction towards the issue at hand. And it ain't just women. So when you see this as the come up subject, what's happening is because of the internet, because people are willing to have the conversation. See, my Mother's Day, your Mother's Day, if there was something going on that
Yeah.
shouldn't have been, dirty
It
old
was just-
uncle, creepy,
yeah.
Yeah, whatever
and they
it was.
exist back in those days.
Yes, they did. And I met more and more women that talk about as this becomes more and more of a common conversation. There's a lot of women that hide under the shadow of shame. There's a lot of young men that hide under the shadow of shame. And if we don't finish the conversation with this, things are changing. Whenever you see the conversation, you can filter out what you want. But I always keep the hope that we are woke. Let's stay woke.
Well, we need to. But we need to.
Especially if you have young children.
Yeah, and if things are happening.
Creepy teacher. Did
And
you have a creepy teacher?
Yeah. I had a nice-looking teacher, too.
Well,
Mr.
there's
Gonzalez
that, but, you know, where he was more the victim than
No, Mr. Gonzalez was the security guard at my school at Washington Prep, and he used to bring fish on Thursdays. And I used to go to the security office every Thursday after lunch and eat fish with them.
Did you really?
It was me and like 3 of us. It wasn't like just me. But yeah, I used to stay in the security office and just be like, okay, so y'all know when lunch is over, I'm leaving campus and I'm going to get a hot dog down the street. So either you open the gate or I'm going to hop it.
So you were the song. Do you remember the song, Young Girl, Get Out of My Mind?
Yeah.
All right. Who was that? Was that Wilson Pickett?
No.
My love for you. Well, Wilson Pickett. Who was that?
That was
My love for you is way
pop
out of
artist.
line. Better run, girl. You're much too young.
Not Neil Young.
No, it was. I'm pretty sure.
I've never heard it.
Never heard it.
So go on
been?
home to your mama.
Yeah.
But I mean, okay, then you had that song, and then you had She's Only 16. Leave her alone, they say. You don't remember that? Remember, what was the chorus? If I could fly, I'd lift you up. I'd take you into the night. I inducted him, Benny Mendoza. But that song was about... Yeah, that song was about his affection for a 16-year-old girl. I mean, you know, it's like I said.
Well, what about the song that they just banned for Christmas?
Is that Neil Diamond, Young Girl?
Nope.
What's the song they just banned for Christmas? Where's somebody on the line?
Yeah.
Who
Hello,
that?
welcome inside the closet. Who do we have? Happy New Year.
Man, I was calling in to say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Biggie Beats.
What's up? What's up?
How you doing?
Good, good. I see y'all in there partying, got your champagne and stuff.
Yeah,
That's right, yo.
My cousin, that's DJ Biggie Beats. He's sick now. And he has not gotten over his cold yet, so he was going to try to be here tonight, but
I feel you,
unfortunately-
man. That's trying to get me.
yeah.
Yeah, that settles in your chest, and from what I understand, it don't go away for
It
a
settles
long
in
time.
deep in your chest. So, any New Year's resolutions?
Man, R. Kelly must die.
Shut up. A whole bunch of people must die.
Wow.
Yeah,
He went
yeah.
Straight for
Yeah.
the heart.
We had an argument about this last night.
There is no exception. Like, he's
No.
just the one getting... There's a whole bunch of pedophiles. All the pedophiles
Yeah.
need to die.
Well, I'm not saying
Because
that.
it-
But
my
me and
thing
him
is
had this
this-
Can we
argument last
expose
night.
them and hose them?
Well, you know
Yeah,
what? The thing about it is, I agree something needs to be done, but stop trying to profit off of the ordeal. Because when you watch, this is just my opinion, when we sit down and we watch that movie, we're giving them money, and they're making money off of other people's downfalls, off of other people's being victimized, and you're victimizing them again. That's my opinion. I will not watch the movie. Now, I will say this, and people are going to get mad at me, but I don't care. Jacquees says he's the king of R&B. R. Kelly's still a king of R&B when it comes musically.
What?
He is. For our generation, he is. Who's the king of R&B? Who's the
Oh,
king
you
of
mean
R&B?
for your generation?
I mean,
I think
right now, music-wise, who's making better music, or who's made?
I think the king is absent. We don't have a king right
well,
now.
and that could be true.
I think we might have.
But if we had to still, we could give it to Keith Sweat.
Prince or a couple
But
of jokers.
Prince is not.
but we ain't got
Prince is not the king of art.
No,
he
I'm not
was-
saying Prince as the artist. We may have a couple of artists that may stand in the
kings.
category as a prince,
but not a king.
not Prince the artist, but
Yeah.
you know, in the whole daisy chain of the king, the queen, the prince, You know, there's a lot of jokers, but there ain't too many princes,
Right.
and there's
well,
no king in
ain't
my
no
mind.
Jacquees, ain't no Trey Songz, these cats ain't putting out like cold-hearted R&B hits.
Right.
They're not putting out R&B hits.
It's a
No,
shame
I
too
agree.
because some things never go out of style.
Right. Hey, Biggie Beats,
Yeah.
guess who hit me up? I have a message for you.
Who?
Pam.
Oh, she's still up at the Trocadero?
She next door. She doing everything. She said we need to come in here and do whatever we want to do.
She next door where?
It's to the Trocadero.
The strip club?
No, boy, not the strip club.
Oh, you got me all excited. I'm about to say, let's go.
I'll be getting dressed, cold and all. I'll bring my Kleenex.
Yeah, I was already on the 110 right now.
Cold and all, huh?
Yeah.
No, she's next door. There's something. She told me the name of it, but she said
Oh,
we need
okay.
to come in there and do something. And
She a
she
DJ?
said she's the Sunset Trocadero is our spot that we've done all of our events there. Launch parties. We did a couple of networking parties. We did them all there. She's like the barmaid or whatever. She kind of runs those things.
No, I mean, and this guy that you're talking to on the phone,
That's my DJ, Biggie Beats. You know Biggie Beats.
Biggie Beats. Oh, that's right.
Hey.
He sat in with you.
Yeah.
I got DJs tonight.
Yeah.
I got DJ Big
Okay.
Mac. You know anything about Big Mac?
No.
They got special sauce.
He got a special.
That's right.
He's a big
Can I get a
dude.
double Big Mac?
Yeah.
Surprise.
DJ Big Mac and his friend Master Cody or something like that. They're coming in.
okay.
You got me scared, Monster Cody. Now you got there's a difference.
There's a
Make
Monster
sure you say-
Cody?
Monster Cody is a notorious gangbanger.
Oh no, I don't think unless that's
Okay,
where.
so listen,
That'd
I
be
have
hilarious.
a good question. It didn't come in the form of an email, but Biggie Beats, stay online and tell me what you think. It didn't come in the form of an email, but it was brought to my attention. And so I want your opinion, Biggie Beats, being you're a man. So we got two
All right.
men, we got two women. So a woman has a child with the man. The man decides, I don't want to be a father anymore. I'm tired. This whole kid thing is overrated. It's wearing me out. He leaves the family, right? She gets with somebody else. She is getting ready to get married. And she feels that she's going to change her kid's name to her new husband's name. Without contacting the father, she feels he's walked out. He doesn't deserve the
Rightfully
right
so.
for the kids to have his name. Is this right or wrong?
Right.
So you think
So
that she,
the dad he's left the kid.
he's walked away from the family. He's
Oh well,
basically-
then he lost his rights when he walked out
Yeah, absolutely.
so you think it's okay for her?
because you don't want the women. What about the child? You didn't just left your child too. You lost all rights when you left your child. You could leave the woman, but you don't have to leave the child. You can't you shouldn't have made the baby if you just think that you can wake up one morning and say I'm tired of the baby.
Yeah, if he walked away from his responsibility, he's not contributing
Yeah,
financially,
no,
emotionally.
change the name.
You know, then what's the point? You can't have your cake and eat it too. You gotta be there.
See, and
Gotta
I
be
was
involved.
listening to this debate, and some people were saying that they should wait until the kid gets old enough to decide if they want to change their name.
Oh.
Well, the kid can do that anyway.
They said
The kid
that
can
maybe
change
the
it back.
father will decide, I'm going to come back and get my kids. Maybe I made a mistake. I want to come back. And then you didn't even give him the opportunity to
It's
say.
like a sperm donor.
Right. So
Right.
some people were saying, well, maybe they should get permission from him. Like, since you've relinquished your rights.
He don't need no permission.
Where are you gonna go and get a permission from a deadbeat dad? from?
Right.
Yeah, nope.
Is that going to make him change? Oh shit! Oh no, man! No, I don't want you to do that. I'm gonna start paying. I'm gonna participate in this child's life. I'm gonna be there at the school events. I'm gonna be there emotionally for this child now, because you want to change the name.
Right.
Probably ain't gonna make no difference.
Right.
So
'Cause
I
even-
say,
yeah.
if there's a man that's willing to step up and be a real father to the child, then you should give respect to him. And if that's the wish of the mom and the new dad, and if the child, it depending on how old the child is. Now, if the child is 4 or 5 years old, then you ain't gonna know the difference between Smith and Jones.
Right.
Rumpelstiltskin.
And then if he gets to be 16, 18, 20 years old and he wants to change his
Switch
name
it back.
then that's on him.
Yep.
But he needs to pay to switch it back.
Who?
Because don't you have to pay for that?
Hey, I don't know if it's a big fee. I don't really know. That's a good question. Yeah.
So you guys are all for.
If it's not that much, I might change my name to protect the innocent. I
Yeah.
can be somebody new.
Right.
said
Yeah.
Lee.
Well,
No, it's not my name.
Ain't my
I don't-
name.
I don't know.
I don't
that
know who
is.
you're talking about.
My name is.
but there's
this
something
looks
to be
like
said
you.
about that. I mean, too, it's like that should be the opportunity where the father stepped out to give that child a chance to not wonder, to have that name and the person not wanting to be a part of you. That's a bummer.
Is that my baby?
Yeah.
Oh no. I thought I seen. I was like, I thought that was theirs. Yeah. I mean, I feel if a father walks away from his responsibilities and he's just
Yeah. I don't think
gone, hey, somebody's gonna step in and help me raise these children, and they want to adopt my children or change their name. So now, on the flip side, you know who did that, and her kids were grown. Steve Harvey's wife changed her kids, and her kids were grown.
Wow.
Changed their name to Harvey. Now I think that was a money thing.
Do you think?
I think she
In
feels
other words,
something.
what do you mean? She put their name. She added the name.
She changed her. All her kids were grown, and she changed their names to Harvey.
Wow. And they're his kids.
No, they're not his kids. They're somebody else's kids. She was married before or something, and she had children with another man. And she married Steve Harvey, and she changed all her kids' last names to Harvey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts.
So I'm
That was for
thinking.
a whole nother situation, though.
Yes, I'm saying that's a whole nother situation.
Was that
There was a
even-
reason behind that.
Let me go say.
There was a reason behind that, definitely. Thank you very much for joining me.
Yeah.
No problem. Thank you. And as she's back here jamming.
I don't even know why that just did that.
It's time to jam.
That's
We
your
did-
exit music.
Yeah, her exit music. Yeah. So okay. Well, we were talking about Steve Harvey. His new wife, when she married him, her kids were grown. She changed her kid's name to Harvey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's the money
Well,
thing.
with that kind of money, I'd
Yeah.
be Harvey
if
too.
this mofo die, my kids gonna get this money.
They're straight.
They
Yeah,
straight.
for real.
Yeah.
My kids is gonna be benefiting off of
I'll
this
be
money.
Harvey, damn it.
Yeah.
Lee Harvey.
They get-
That's my new name.
You right.
My daddy.
That's a killer name.
That's
too.
my daddy.
Mr. Harvey. He be like, now where in the hell did I get you from?
Wait a minute, boy.
Yeah,
You look
okay.
older than me. Hey, that's all right. You my daddy.
Biggie Beats, any New Year's resolutions?
Nah, man, I don't be doing them because I don't really do none of them anyway. So I'm just gonna try to be better than last year.
Keep beating, right?
That's
Keep
right.
the
As
beats
long as I
going.
wake up, I can try to be better.
There you go.
I hear you. That's all we can do is try to be better and make life
That's
better.
Right. That's right. And no matter what you do or doing, just get better at it.
Get better at it.
That's right.
Be a
I'm about to
better
have a cough
person.
attack. So, all right, honey. Lee, man, good hearing your voice, dude.
Thank you. Same here. Good to hear you.
And
Thank
you.
I'll be watching the rest of the show.
Well, I
All right.
appreciate you tuning in. Feel better. I hope you got some clothes on.
I do.
Don't be calling the show naked.
No, he
that's
came
right.
out yesterday with some shorts on and a little t-shirt,
Oh, okay.
and it's like, you sick? Why?
Yeah.
He was don't say nothing to me.
That's a myth.
Okay, it's a myth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's coughing.
All right, y'all.
All right,
Have a
love
good
you.
one.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Now, what do you feel about a man cheating on his girlfriend with her best friend,
Mm.
and then he gets busted, and then he tells the girlfriend that the friend treats him better, but he loves them both, and he feels they should all just be in a relationship.
Mm.
I love y'all both, so we should just all be together. What do you think about that?
Trying to love too.
The
Ain't easy
triangle
to
of
do.
love.
Well, he's trying to have his cake and eat it too.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. But everybody's got to be agreeable. Otherwise, it's
You
gonna be
must have some
turmoil.
hell of a low self-esteem
Well,
to
yeah.
stay with a man
Mm-hmm. I agree.
that will not respect you enough to want. I hear this all the time. These people can't be faithful. Yeah, they can. There are a lot of men out there that want a one-on-one relationship with a woman there are a lot of women out there who don't want a one-on-one relationship with the man.
Then it, like I said, it's everybody's got to be agreeable to that
Right.
three-way thing.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what?
kinda
I
far
feel
out.
that I am deserving of a relationship with a man who wants to be with me and me only and love me and respect me as I can love and respect him. There's no perfect person. We're not going to always get along. We're not going to always see eye to eye. But if you love someone and you respect them, you will make it through. No relationship that has lasted 30, 40, 50 years was easy. They had trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
But you do not disrespect your mate. You do not disrespect your partner. When you love someone, you don't intentionally hurt them. I have seen this. I am sick and tired of people not claiming to want to be in love and don't know what the hell love is.
Right.
You don't love yourself, because if you love someone, you don't want to share them with somebody else. If you love someone, you're not going to intentionally hurt them.
True.
You're not going to put people through things that is just bringing them down. You're going to always lift them up. And so we need to learn what love is.
And, a caveat to that is if by chance, when you're in this relationship, this one-on-one relationship, and you feel that things are not what it used to be, first thing you need to do is try to fix it. Do whatever you
Absolutely.
can, whether it's going to therapy or talking to your pastor or whatever works for you.
Sometimes sitting down talking to each other.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's got to happen. Until that happens,
And that's
nothing
not
will
happening.
change. Yeah. When you grow apart, sometimes, you've got to figure out how to get that back together. Maybe you need to start dating each other again.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to.
Meet me at the bar. Let me
Right.
pick you up at the bar again.
Right. Put on that little hoe dress you had.
Yeah,
You
right.
know, or go find something. You have to
Whatever.
help each other. Because
Yep.
when you get caught up in the rigmarole of life and everything that's going on, sometimes you can lose. Thank you, Val. Thank you. Sometimes I don't know, but you're interrupting my show. He's just coming in here. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. It's down there too.
When he call you Val?
Yeah, when he wants something, I'm Val. Just coming and interrupting my show and just, that's Darius. Darius say, show be damn, I need something and I want it.
He's not spoiled or anything.
Oh, you think?
No.
Do you think he's
Not
spoiled?
possible.
Oh my gosh.
Not
He is
possible.
just, he is something else.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but people forget the reason why you're in a relationship. Relationship takes work. You can't get in a relationship and think, okay, now we in here, it's gonna grow. I've had people say, well, you could put love on hold and you can't put nothing on hold. You have to
No.
work towards this relationship like you work towards getting a promotion at a job.
That's a good
It
point.
takes work. You have to work. You have to make it happen all the time. And people don't know how. And then they want to go cheating and, oh, well, you didn't do this. Well, maybe you didn't help me do this. And everybody falls short. But you know what? It's just people are so confused in life. And just that's my phone. I don't know how to
Take
shut
it off
nothing
buzz.
down. I try
Hit the
to.
volume control one more
I'm gonna
time.
put it over here because it just keeps.
You like that buzz. You feel important when you buzz like that.
You know what? It's not. It's just like it's hooked to my Facebook. So every time somebody's commenting, I'm
Right.
assuming that people are commenting on the show. I can't see, guys. I'm so sorry. So when they comment, I get an alert on my phone as
Right.
well. I gotta
Right.
shut all that down. I
Shut
shut
it
all that
down.
down. Yeah, but I don't know how to stop it. So it's just ridiculous. I don't know. But so hey, you know what? 2019. I'm really excited.
You are?
Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm not real optimistic that things are going to get better.
Worldwide?
Yeah. Well, the economy,
Yeah, well, no.
our political landscape, advancement of the middle class. I'm very concerned.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of indicators that tells me that things might get a little rough. I think we're headed for another recession.
Well, in that aspect, I'm not excited. But what I meant was the things that I'm about to put in place.
Okay.
I haven't been excited in a long time.
Well, that's good.
Oh, this is what I meant. I'm inviting everybody to come out January the 17th.
What's happening?
I'm back in at the Mayweather camp, working with the new boxer named KO.
KO?
Yeah, knockout. Knocks
Mr.
him
Knockout.
out. Yeah, he knocks him out.
Cool.
He's fighting January 17th in Vegas.
Okay.
So I have been invited, given tickets to come and check him out and hopefully come aboard with this boxer. So I'm looking forward to going and watching him box.
Excellent. This
So-
might be somebody you may be managing, or
Yeah, well,
Looking at it like that?
I told you they had hit me up and was like, we want to talk to you. I've been summoned to the Mayweather camp.
Okay.
And so it took me a while to go with everything that was going on. So I finally went out there about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And
On the holiday, wasn't it?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went up there, and that's what it was about. There's two boxers. Another one, and I am so sorry I forgot his name. He's fighting February 9th here in Carson. So I'm going to definitely promote that fight when it gets a little bit closer to, well, it's right around the corner though. But January 17th, KO is fighting. He's from Compton. And so,
welcome, boy. Okay.
yeah. So I'm definitely going to check that out. Hello, welcome to the closet. Who do we have on the line?
Oh, you trapped up in the closet.
I am trapped up in the closet. Is this
Tell Lee
Apollo?
Michaels to come out. Tell Lee Michaels to come out of the closet. It's been too long for him to be up in
No. We ain't rolling like that. Don't come in with that freaky shit you talk.
I'm scrolling through my time. I ain't seen you on in a minute. I'm like, I got to call my family and say hello.
Happy New Year, Apollo.
Happy New Year, Apollo. Apollo.
Happy New Year to both of y'all. Yeah, what's going on, babe?
I know I've been. The closet's been closed for 2 weeks because the holidays have fell on Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm. I see. Well,
So-
Happy New Year to both of you. What y'all talking about?
Oh.
I'm at the very end. I'm at the. I got to call and fuck up the last 8 minutes for you.
Okay, so let me get you. I mean, first of all, Apollo sends some very interesting between you and Chris Bass. I think we kind of, and I'm guilty too. I think we kind of send them and they go back because Chris
Back
is
and
like,
forth.
I just got this,
That's right.
so everybody gets to like
You're
double
in that group
in
of
that
weirdness.
of
You talking about the one
weirdness.
with the golf balls coming out, or the whatever the balls coming out of her crevices?
It's just like some stuff that I have never in my life even thought that I would see on a. It's just
you don't play Miss Innocent, because I never started sending you stuff like that till you started sending me stuff like that.
no, Apollo. You remember how you sent it to me? Remember you sent it by mistake. The first one you
Oh, that's
sent.
right. And then you told me, it don't matter. I like that shit.
No, I said
That's
you
right.
can send them because me and Lee sent them. I said it's okay. I'm not offended by it because some of it I don't. I'm like, oh, this is deep. But I sent
Well, I
it
don't
to.
send no PP or no scat or no foolishness now.
No, it's nothing. No, it's all really very interesting.
It is
And
interesting.
It's very interesting. It's.
I mean, I just forward most of that. I don't be finding. I don't know how to even get it in there
No,
like that.
most of these things are forwarded to us from
Yeah,
somebody else.
yeah.
And so I
Yeah.
forwarded to a friend of mine who's a deacon at church, and he be like,
Oops.
girl,
yeah.
I said, yeah, even the deacon lean a little, it's all right.
A little inspiration.
I don't send it to you on Sundays.
Well, if he a Baptist, he want more of that, probably.
But
Yeah,
we're talking about women who are dating the same guy. A guy is dating a girl and her best friend, and he gets busted. So his idea is to say, forget it. I love y'all both. Let's just all have this relationship together.
Boy, he better be able to cut the mustard and lick the jar if he can do that, though.
Well, you have to be coming with something hell of a. For me, I could never
That's
do
what
that.
I'm saying. You
But-
can't. I mean, I don't know. I mean, once he got busted, I mean, that's awful brave. I mean, I got caught like that one time, and I just started packing my bags.
I'm gonna go. I'm out
I'm
the
like,
door.
I can't even argue. The girl called my girl that I was living with and said, hey, I love him and I want him. She's like, he's my man. She's like, yeah, but when you was at Disney World with the church, I made love to him in your bed. And
Apollo.
my girl hung the phone up like, did you fuck that girl in my bed? I said, no, she lying. She like, She told me what color the sheets were, what pictures were hanging up in my bedroom, what kind of perfume was on the counter, and I'm like,
Well, let me get
where
my
you
bag.
going?
Well, she
Yeah,
was
I'm
over
talking
here,
about
but we didn't do nothing.
Yeah, we
Oh,
didn't do nothing.
I had to just. The girl had too much. She was. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
go
were-
leave.
Well, why do
Cold
women do
busted.
that though? Like, you know this man is with somebody else, so you out of line anyways for sleeping with him, and now you want to go and spill the beans.
And let me tell you, the real talk was the only reason I slept with that chick because she was messing with me and my homeboy. That's when three-way calling first came out back in the late '80s. You know, when not everybody had the shit yet. You had to pay extra $2 to get it on you.
Right.
You remember that?
Yeah.
And so I called my homeboy, and he's like, "Man, she said she ain't messing with you." I said, "Shit." And so I called her. I'm like, "Hey, man." No, he called her, and he's like, "Are you knocking boots for Apollo?" She's like, "No, you know better than that." So I invited her over to the house and banged her just so my boy could look through the door and see me banging her, just to, you know. And so he was in there making faces. I'm like, "Man, get out of here before she see you. I got at least pop before she gets me. Know that I didn't set this up." But then she got mad because we caught her in a lie.
Wow.
Y'all
was
real
all-
gangster.
You a cold piece.
I was 18. I wasn't.
Oh, well.
I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Shit.
Okay,
I was-
maybe I'll give you that. Maybe 18. You probably just was excited because you was just really humping at 18.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
trying to
was
be a
just
player.
testosterone. But I can't imagine a man getting caught and then telling both of them, "Let's just have a three-way." That's awful.
And that's just not even a three-way. Let's just be in a relationship together. So we just all gonna live together and be in a relationship together. That's ridiculous.
If he gonna pay all the bills, then yeah, because
You don't even gotta pay my bills. I'm out. I don't want to share nothing. I'm
Or
selfish.
he might be Mormon. Hell,
Well, take his Mormon ass on down the road.
he might be Muslim.
Take your Muslim ass on down the road, cause I ain't doing it.
He want to smash that bean pie. on the
Yeah, well,
regular.
you better go and get some bean pies and smash them. Cause I ain't no bean pie, so I'm good. You know what?
You a pecan pie. You a peach pie.
I'm a peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler with a little honey on it.
Mm-hmm.
Lord,
Full of honey. Well, you know what, Apollo? It's 2 minutes left.
I know. I just saw you on my feed. I said I gotta call and show love because I love both y'all. And y'all my friends, man. I'm so grateful God put y'all in my life, and y'all good people.
You know what, Apollo? I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for always supporting and calling in, and I do appreciate it. And look out for 2019 because Honey Closet about to take a leap into faith and do some things that are a little scary, but we're gonna do it.
Hey, I love y'all, man. I'm glad I caught you before you got off. Y'all have a good one. And Lee, call my boy. Get that stick.
Get what?
Get that stick hooked up.
Oh, okay.
That fire stick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think I'm finna get one
definitely.
too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't know. Lee's like, what you talking about? A stick?
Yeah, now I
He
understand.
was got a little scared real
He's
quick.
talking about in the closet. And he's talking about getting sticked.
Right. No, he's got a friend that's got the thing you can it's like
It's
a
all
unlock.
legal too. It ain't no under the ain't no,
Right.
It's called Nitro TV. You get about 7,000 channels for $140 a month.
Oh, for 120 a month?
No, $140 a year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
For the
okay.
year. So you pay one time, and you get, and it's he'll give you a 24-hour preview too, so you can check it out.
Awesome. I'm gonna have to call you, Apollo, and get that. I might need that.
Yeah.
All right, y'all
All
have
you
a
need
good
is
show. I
internet.
love y'all. God
Love you
bless
too.
y'all.
God bless
All right.
you too.
All right, brother. We'll
Thank you
talk
for
soon.
calling in. Okay.
Yep.
Well, hey, we got a minute left. My girl Anna Marie's coming up with the Comedy Hour. So hey, Happy New Year. Set goals. Stand for something. Or you'll fall for anything. Check me out every Tuesday, 8 to 9 p.m. Follow me on social media, Miss Radio Host, MS Radio Host. I'm going to start putting that up there as well. And until next week, God bless. Thank you. I know you guys could have been anywhere, but you chose to stay here with me in the closet. I love you. Mwah.
Turn the volume up.
Check out my shirts. Hashtag Badass Chicks. Look for that coming soon.
100, make money, give me my 100, make money, 100, make money, 100 clouds, 100 clouds, 100 clouds, 100 clouds, 100 clouds, Mar. Yeah. Oh, what's the trending topic? Who got the ears to the Which radio station is the hottest? And if it's sweet like honey, then I got it. If you don't tune in, then you're wrong. Honey Clouds, know what's really going on. So tell me something good, tell me something good. You better turn up the volume in every hood. Which clubs really poppin'? Who clothesline rockin'? Which show should I be watching? Redbone pretty, let the world know. And if it's sweet like honey, that's my girl show. Biggie Beats, turn the volume up. Chuck B, turn the volume up. J-Dub, turn the volume up. DJ, turn the volume up. Honey Clouds. Honey's Clouds. Honey's Clouds. Honey's Clouds. Honey, 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 honey's Clouds. Honey, 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 honey's Clouds. No one else to listen to, check her elegance. Sick of all them weak shows, here's the medicine. Kept their ears to the streets, true veterans. This is Marge's favorite damn show, I tried telling them. It's about to go up, stairways. My girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. It's about to go up, stairways. My girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. Turn up, East Coast, turn up. Japan, turn up. Motherland, turn up. Europe, turn up. South America, turn